Hey guys, welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to see how to select a future date in a calendar. So if we go to our Codenbox automationlab.com, and then if you go about us and you can find a book appointment, there is a page. If you click up there, there is a booking calendar over here. So it will always show you by default the current month. Like right now, it's July 2024. So example, I want to select or book an appointment. Say, let's go maybe January, say January 2025. Okay, this is the date. So my month would be January. That's a future month. And my year would be 2025. That's a future year. And the day would be 20. Okay. If I want to, if I select, if you say, if I click on there, so it will change the color. So it means it's been selected. Okay. It has a form later on, it has a booking form. We'll see in our upcoming lecture. But this exercise is all about how we can select a future date in your calendar. Okay, so let's go back to our Eclipse. Okay, so we're back to our Eclipse. I created one class. It's called calendar test. Okay, let me make it a little bit bigger. So calendar test, and up here we're going to let's copy and paste. I'm going to copy and paste our all the prerequisite code like WebDriver, driver new Chrome driver, then max the window and also delete all the cookies. And here is the URL for this directly landing to the booking page. Okay, so I'm going to direct land on the booking page. Let's hover our mouse. So let me get the, you know, that's web element, WebDriver, the package, some it's happened sometimes. So if it's happened, let's copy this one so it will go. And or if you see it's not showing you the package, right package, so that time you can just hold Control Shift and O on your keyboard. Control Shift O, it'll automatically find the package and will import automatically, you can see. Okay, anyways, and after that, let's do so. Here I'm loading it, directly landing on that booking page. Okay, and then what's the first things first? So we're going to select a future month. So select a future month. Select a future month. Okay, so to do this, so let's go. What's our my future month? So months would be January. You can see. Let me show you something. So January. Okay, let's inspect. And then here you can see this is the HTML code related with the January, right? You can see here January. Here this is the text, and here is a class. And let me show you one thing that that uh, let me, if I just select another month, let me go back to December. So if I select the December, you will see inspect. So this is the December. Okay, and here is a class, is called date picker header. Okay, and then this is the text. Just remember the class is date picker header. Okay, so if I go to the January again, you will find, let me inspect again. Here is the same class, the parent class name is date picker header, and it has, and the actual month, it's between a span tag, right? And then here is the text. So if I, so the common things, what I want to say, that's the common things, it's for any month, it's using the parent class is the same parent class is date picker header, and then span underneath, and inside this child span there's a January, right? And you will see, and also there's a span, there's another tag, and this is the year. So this is the very common behavior for doesn't matter what's year does or what month. So both of the month and year, they are the sibling. You can see this is span and this is span. So there are two siblings, and these two siblings underneath a parent is called deep class. This is the class date date picker header. So if I want, let me use the selectors hub. So if I want to uh, use the selectors hub, let's use here is a, you can say relative css selectors. Let's use the css selectors. Let me copy this and then paste it over here, and you can see the path is like it started with the div from the parent, and there's a class. They use a class date picker header. So date picker header, okay. And then you can see they use also then space, then span is over here, span, and then the end. It, since it has a two child in underneath the div, it has a two child. For this is the first span and this is the second span. First is span for the month, second is span for the year. So that's why it's using the a parent child relationship, so which is the nth and the child number one. So child number one is selecting month, you can see. And then if I move to child number two, you can see, if I move to child number two, hit enter, it will say it will select the year. See, selecting year. So all we have to just change the child number to select any month or any year. Okay, so this is the css selectors for the month. Let's get back to our Eclipse. So we're saying that select a future month. So to select a future month, let's say driver dot find element by dot, let's use, we're going to use css selectors, right? css selectors, and then this is the value of the css selectors. Let's, okay, this is the value of the css selectors, right? And then here we're going to let's use the get text method so that we can extract the text, which is the name of the month. So get text method, so use the get text method, and let's put this one in a variable. We can say say booking month, okay, since it's a booking calendar, booking month, and then string return type. Okay, so booking months, this variable should have the knowledge about the the month that we're looking for. Okay, any month. So because it is a very common locator for any month, it's not a matter it's a January, February, but we'll use a loop using and through this loop we'll check each and every month, and we'll compare, is that a month, the month is we're finding, is that a month match with the January or not. If it's a month, it's a find the January, then we'll stop. You'll see. Okay, and then let's go to for the next one. We'll use the same, you will see the same for the year. So here we know that if we change the child number 2, it will select the year. So that's what I change over here, and get over here, get text, and then I will see booking year. Change the variable name is booking year. Okay, so booking month, booking year. So this will find month and this will find year. It's a very common month and year. Okay, so now I'm going to use, so let me put this one, also comment here, comment here. I will say select a future year. Okay, so this is the locator for selecting any year. I mean future, our target is future year, but it's any year. Okay, then I'm going to use a while loop. Let's while, so I'm saying while my target is, okay, my target is finding the month is January and also year is 2025. So I'm saying while using this locator, which is the locator for month, locator dot equals what would be the equals I'm looking for? My target is a January. Okay, so and booking year should be dot equals what would be the equals is 2025. Okay, so my target is my booking months using this locator booking months equals January, and another condition booking year equals to 2025. If until this match, because when it's loaded, if we go back to here, when it's load, first let me refresh it. When it's load the calendar, it's by default it will load the current month and year. Okay, but my targeted is future January 2025. So, and for the July of 2024, it's the same locator. If we find the locator, it will be the same for the month. It's the same locator for this is the locator for the July, and also for the year is the same, because it's used the same class everything for locate any month or year, so it's not fixed. So when it will follow this booking month, this locator, it will find the July, the current one. Okay, it will not find the January. And similarly, when it will use the booking year, it will find the current year, which is 2024, not the future one. So but I'm saying that until you find it, what I'm saying, so this will be like that. So it will not match my current month or current year, or my targeted years. If it doesn't match what I want, I said okay, if it's not, click on this arrow. Then again it will get the locate this month and year. It will both compare, and if it doesn't match, click on here. So keep continue click on this arrow until it's find my desired month and year, like January 2025. So to do this will be false, it will not match. So if this is doesn't match, it means the condition is false. It will not get into the while loop, but I need to get into the while loop. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a negative over here. So let's add a negation and then another here. So what I'm saying that while this booking month equals to January and booking year equals to 2025, if this is my target, but when it started the loop, it will be negative, it will not match. So it means it is false of negation, it means true, because I put a false over it. So so it means this value is true now. So if the while condition is true, it will get inside. So after inside, what I want to say, I want to click, right? I want to click on this arrow until it's match, uh, until it's matched with my desired month and year, right? So let's inspect this. And then let's use the selector sum. I will use, let's use the XPath. Let's use XPath just to double check, make sure it's selecting. Okay, you can say it's selecting. Okay, so let's get back to here. So I'll say, driver dot find element by dot XPath, and this is the value of the XPath. Okay, and then what I want to make a click, right? So it will click. So first iteration, it will find the current month and current year, which is doesn't match. So it means it's a false, and false, negative, false, it's a true. So it will come over here, it will click on the arrow. So it's a first iteration. After it's click on arrow, still I want to get the next one. So it means next, get the locate the next month and year. So this is the again next month and year locator, right? Month and year. So get text this one, and then let's again get this one also again. Okay, the second tab. So after it's click on the the arrow button, this one, and again I want to get the text. I want to get the text for the month, so this will get the text for the month, for the next month, and also get the arrow of the year of the next year, right? I mean for that's next month and year. So this, so now this two line, this will have the the updated. So it means, you know so whatever the will kind will not match. After it doesn't match, so it will click on the next arrow. So again I want to grab this month and year, so that's what I'm grabbing, month and year. So this is the month, I'm getting the month, and this is the year. And this month and year, I wanna again, it will go back to let's put a another so it will go back to my loop over here, while loop, and it will again check. So booking month, so it's a current booking month equals to January, and booking year equals to 2025. No, the next month will know. Again, it will come to over here. It will click on the next, and then it will again get the current, month and year. So this will keep continue until, this, it's match the booking month match with the January, and the year match with the 2025 until it's match. When it's match, it will jump out from the loop, right? So if it jump out from the loop, so what I want to do, so assume that now it's over here, it's match my January and 2025. Now, if I want to, click on this 20, right? It's inspected. Should be very simple. So 20 over here. Let's use the selector sub. We can use, uh, let's use, again, it's maybe it's XPath, it's fine. Relative XPath. Let's say driver dot find element by dot XPath. So this is the XPath of the day of 20, or date of 20, and then like should select that. Okay, that should be done for the calendar. Just to one thing. So after we load it, sometimes it's better we can give a little bit wait. Thread dot sleep, because let's give a 2 seconds, so 2000 milliseconds. Just sometimes it takes a little bit time to load the calendar, so it's better to give a nip break. So add through declaration. Okay, save it, let's run it. Okay, it's loaded the page, and then you can say it's a January face. You see it's moving. July, it's went to July 2026. Did we? Okay, let me close it. Saying it's passed, but I didn't, select. I said it's like should be January. Okay, and you just to make sure that it's, copy the, the right format. Okay, 2025 equals to, then I'm saying that click on the next button. Okay, and then again finding the month. This is the month, CSS selectors, and the year. Then again go back to there. That should be equals to January. And okay, let me save it and just run it again. Let me see. Okay, loaded the calendar with the current month, and then no, it's going to 2026. Let me close it. Let me see. Okay, I think I did a very silly mistake. Did you get it? over here, driver find element, but here, I again select the, after I click on the next this arrow, then I want to get the month, right? This is the month, and this month I'm comparing this booking month, right? So it should be this variable again, right? It should be like this. So I missed that to put this on a variable, right? And also booking month. I don't need to string because I already declared this one. And then booking year, right? So this is again, it will get the next month and then puts in the same variable, and it will get the year and puts in the same variable. So now the loop will continue coming here. So this variable is the same variable for the month, and this is the same. So this is the up-to-date month and year. It will compare again, right? It should work now. Sorry. Java application. So just like, don't be panic if it's not work, just to check once again. You can see now. It's now January 2025, and then it's selected to 20. Okay. So that's all, that's the way you can select a future date for whether it's booking appointment or any calendar. Thanks.